While peacekeepers often encounter individuals from diverse backgrounds, this time their attention was sought by a waddling creature. Surprisingly, a distressed goose urgently sought their assistance, prompting the officer to act swiftly. On May 9, 2016, Sergeant James Givens of the Cincinnati Police Department was having a typical Monday. While taking a break in his parked patrol car, he suddenly heard a tapping sound. The noise wasn't human-like knocking, and when he investigated, he found a distressed goose instead of a person, desperately seeking his attention. The sergeant speculated that the goose might have been hungry, prompting him to offer some food. According to Givens' statement to Inside Edition, he was seated in his patrol car in a parking lot when he heard pecking noises on the door. Upon checking, he assumed the goose might be hungry and offered it a piece of his bagel, but to his surprise, the bird didn't eat it. The bird's feathers were clearly ruffled about something. It's not like geese approach humans if they're not after food, after all. Was this one trying to tell Givens something? It kept pecking and pecking, Givens explained to Cincinnati News show Local 12. Then it walked away, and then it stopped and it looked back, so I followed it. The goose that turned out wanted to lead him to a situation that urgently required human intervention. It soon became clear that this goose was a mother goose, and that one of her goslings had got itself into a spot of bother. The little creature's only chance was being rescued by a person's dexterous hands. The baby bird had become stuck in a piece of string from a Mother's Day balloon of all things near Cincinnati's Mill Creek. For his part, Givens followed the mother goose for about 100 yards until he saw the little gosling's feet kicking. "She led me straight to him," he told Local 12 in his interview with Inside Edition. The sergeant said he wasn't sure why he didn't drive off when the goose came calling. "They never came that close to me in the police car before. I was just amazed how she didn't attack us," he explained. "I was a little nervous." Givens was right to be cautious. Geese were known to attack humans when protecting their youngsters. Before he intervened, he therefore thought it best to phone ASPCA, the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, but no rescuers were on hand. Cecilia Charon, another police officer who happened to be in the area, agreed to come to the goslings and indeed Givens' aid. On arrival, she approached the baby bird while the sergeant recorded the rescue on his cell phone. Givens uploaded the video to YouTube shortly afterwards, and in an utter of days, it had been watched more than 3 million times. The story has since been covered by the likes of NewYorkDailyNews.com and the Huffington Post. Cincinnati Police Department is rightly proud of its officers' efforts. Lieutenant Colonel Paul Newitt, the department's assistant police chief, tweeted, "Specialist Charon, thanks for a great job." Social media users went crazy for the video. Some commenters praised Cincinnati police for being the best in the world. Others couldn't resist pun. Hats off to YouTube's Charlie C., who came up with bad cops and goose cops. Meanwhile, Givens was somewhat taken aback by the fact that the goose understood that he and Charon were there to help. "I always thought that they had been afraid of people, and people say they will attack you if you get closer to their houndgans," he told Local 12. "I was taken aback by what I witnessed." As Charon carefully untangled the gosling, a vigilant mother goose watched from a distance. Sergeant Givens believes that the older bird recognized Charon's motherly instinct and didn't interfere during the rescue process. In an interview with the TV station, Givens stated the mother goose didn't bother her. Untangling the gosling took some time since it was tightly wrapped up, as seen in the sergeant's 3-minute-long YouTube video. Although the rescue ended well, it emphasizes the danger of balloons to animals. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service warns that birds and other creatures, including turtles, often mistake balloons for food, which can result in fatal consequences. After Charon freed the gosling and placed it on the ground, it hurried towards the creek alongside its mother. The officer later shared that in almost 25 years of service, this was the incident she would cherish the most. This experience made Givens contemplate, as he asked the dodo, whether animals know to approach humans for assistance when they require help. Although the events of May 9th left the officer with some lingering questions, the gosling's rescue undoubtedly had a positive impact. The officer stated, "I hope this experience motivates others to exhibit more empathy and kindness towards animals. We would love to hear your thoughts on this heartwarming story of police assisting a goose. Please feel free to share your opinion in the comment section. Additionally, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more uplifting content.